What's up, YouTube? You made it. What's up, y'all? This your boy Cisco back with another episode of Kickoff. I am Cisco, the host, of course. So, today's episode is going to be pretty much about my ratings for the three matches Real Madrid had so far. So far, my rating is a 7.8. We played Osasuna week one for the first match. We won 1-0. Mbappe got a penalty, scored the penalty. We walked away with the victory. That match was pretty much a repeat of last season. I kind of was scared to watch it, kind of scared to see it play out like that because it reminded me a lot of last season. Now going forward, we play Ovio. We won that game convincingly 3-0. Mbappe had a brace. Vinny had a goal and an assist. Vinny had got benched for the game because his previous form he was pretty poor. He wasn't playing to the best of his ability, and Xavi Alonso seen it, and he wasn't going for that. We wasn't having that. So when Vinny came on, Vinny kind of turned up. The fans in the stadium got him riled up, and that's the worst thing you could do with Vinny is rile him up. That's the last guy you want to get going. So that match as well. I think Fede he was kind of poor in that game. Our back line pretty much dominated the game. They shut down any chances Ovio had to. I say Ovio. Oviedo had to. Oviedo had to. Try to attack. We dominated time on possession. Now going to match three, we just played Mallorca. Mallorca, they like to turn up against Real Madrid, and it's understandable. I understand that they want to, compete and have their name in the shining lights. Like, oh, we gave Real Madrid a difficult time, so that's the type of team we play when we go and play them. They did their thing. They went up early. They scored the first goal. Chouamani, he pretty much got bullied off the ball. Pretty much got punked, slapped around. It was crazy thing to see. I was ready to jump onto the pitch and fight for him. That's little bro. I'm not gonna be letting you punk my little bro. I'm not going for that, bro. We're not tolerating that here. But so then afterwards, Chavi had a couple words with him. Pretty much told him, "Hey, you know, stop tolerating this type nonsense. This is Real Madrid. If you want to be here, you know what you need to do." Then I pretty much seen Dean House and Chouamani pretty much get physical. They pretty much, they use their strength, their height, everything, every aspect, you know, of their talent. They used it to the best of their ability. Mallorca was a good game. It was exciting to watch. Mallorca had a lot of great chances. Alvaro Carreras, man, this guy is the truth. He is somebody that you know you, reliable, you could trust, and pretty much a total beast. I think he is a full package for a left fullback. I was surprised he was going to be this good, but I had a feeling when he played Barcelona, the way he pocketed Lamine Yamal in the Champions League, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much shutting him down. It pretty much gave me an idea that he could do that to anybody. This guy's not afraid of nobody, bro. Now, Trent had a good game. Trent did have a good game. He lost. He lost. He's still having them problems losing his losing his opponent. I think he lost him like twice, but Trent also had a goal saving opportunity and he took it. He didn't allow it. He stopped the goal from going in. He had some beautiful passes to Mbappe. Mbappe was called offside 3 times that match. The first pass was really beautiful. VAR showed up, and I think Mbappe, he had like some eyebrow sweat offsides, and they called the goal back, so he didn't get to score. Vinny showed up again. Vinny is on fire right now, you guys. He flipped that switch for real. He pressed that button on him, bro. I think Vinny's on a vendetta, bro. He's going around silence all these haters, and hey, I'm one of them, dude. I was part of the bench Vinny club, man. I was torching Vinny's ass. He was getting it from me, but he shut me up now, man. I can't say nothing to this man, and rightfully so. We need Vinny and Mbappe both to show up. These are our best players, dude. These are our goal scorers. If we want to win Champions League, bro, against them big dogs, uh, Vinny got to be there. Mbappe got to be there. They got to be on point. And I think we win La Liga easily and convincingly, dude. I would like us to also win Copa del Rey. This, to me, feels like the year of the triple for Real Madrid. I believe we can win it easily. Arda Guler also got a goal in this game with a nice assist from Dean Hoyson. Um, Arda, his stats are pretty nice right now. He got an assist and a goal. Great way to start off the season, dude. First three matches, that's how you want to enter the season, bro. My only problem with Arda yet again is I think he's just slow when it comes to passing. He can't find the passing lanes right away, and it helps the opponent, catch Killian offsides. His main job is to get the ball to his goal scorer. Franco was kind of watching Franco kind of show me he doesn't have the pace to go against the bigger teams because he was getting ran down. But that being said, Franco does have beautiful footwork. Uh, he can cut up defenders pretty easily. I think I've seen him split two defenders in their box. So I would like to see Franco compete with Arda Guler for the creative midfield position. And we have a dilemma coming up. Jude's coming back. He's getting the start. Who do we drop? I think it's an easy decision. We drop Franco. It's it's not rocket science. So with we dropping Franco, I put Franco to compete with Arda for that creative midfield position, and I think we're gonna get some fireworks, straight fireworks. But I kind of was disappointed with Mbappe this match as well. He kind of when his three goals got called back, he kind of was desperate for a goal. He had a chance to lay the ball off to Rodrigo, but he kind of was selfish, and we don't need that from him. That's like the old Mbappe. We don't need that from you, bro. We need you to do your thing. We need you to be Mbappe, bro. Get the pass, get the assist, whatever it takes, bro. Whatever it takes to win, that's what we on. That's what type of time we on right now. So yeah, the first match really had me nervous. I thought it looked like Carlo was in charge all over again, man. I was like, oh no, man, here we go again. And boy, did people cook us online for it. So it's all right. We 9 points up. We're at the top of the table. I look around. I don't see nobody, bro. I don't see nobody. I gotta look down to look at some scrubs. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a breakout season for Chua. Boy's a beast, bro. He playing a hybrid role where he can play center back or he could play a defensive mid, bro. I wish he would be more, you know, Tony Cruz ish. If he stepped in that type of position or that type of mindset, bro, sky's the limit for this team. This team, I believe, could set the tone for a new dynasty for Real Madrid, and I think that's what Pep was going for. Not Pep, bro. Perez. I think that's what Florentino Perez was going for. So, like I said, I give us a 7.8. The only reason it's so high because we picked up the 9 points. We could do better. There's a lot of room for improvement with this team. So I think communication is one of them. They need to communicate more as well. Dean Hoyson needs to be aware of his opposition, and the pace they have on them, because a lot of some of these guys, they're super fast. They're real beautiful pace, and if Dean's not in the right position, he will get burnt. And but that being said, we still got Courtois as our goalie, so I'm kind of not worried, bro. Now, I think Fede is having a slow start to the season, but with that being said, it's easy for Fede. He usually does turn up a few games, like game 5, 6 in the season. So we start seeing the regular Fede we're used to. But coming back out after this international break, we play Real Sociedad. That's an easy 3 points. I think we should win. They've pretty much been on poor form. Yet again, this is another team who likes to outperform the status quo when they go against Real Madrid. I do not get it, dude. I do not get why they like to do this, but that is their MO. So, easy 3 points we could pick up, and that's how I would love to start the season off with 4-0, pretty much 4 easy win streak. I'm not too much worried about Barcelona. I know they're gonna stat pack against lesser opposition. Atletico Madrid, they got a whole lot of things to fix on their end, so I'm not too much worried about anything they got going on. Champions League draw did just happen, and it's pretty interesting. Man City like normal. Who would have guessed? So, but we do got Liverpool in Anfield. I want that rematch. I want that rematch so bad, bro, because it's a different team now, and our defense is way better. No more Lucas Vasquez, the 13th or 12th man for every team he goes against, bro. So the season is shaping up nicely. All we could do is wait for kickoff.